I mean, we kind of was third down. We got the look we wanted. We knew they were going to play us man on third down. We've been working at this, for a while, really for a few weeks. So I mean, I went through the line, got through there, made the catch, turned. My first initial thought was just to make a sprint to the pylon. I kind of wanted to do a little move, so I kind of threw him out the way, tiptoed in the end zone. That's it.
Did you sense a change in Zion, particularly ahead of that last drive of the game where you guys drove down 94 yards for the touchdown?
Not specifically a change in Zion, but just like you just felt something different in the huddle. That last drive, second last drive, we knew what we had to do. 94-yard drive, so we knew what it took. We've been preaching every week. Kind of going the same week with the same mindset is just keep working, keep chopping, because it's gonna come. We all just, Coach Allen, he told us, put ourselves in position to make it a game in the fourth quarter, and that's exactly what we did. And when we were in that moment, we knew this was the time.
Do you sense when you have a drive like that was probably one of the best of the season, probably the Utah State opening drive was there up there too. But when you have a drive like that, how do you kind of transfer that to be consistent and do that more than just the last big drive?
I mean, it all goes into how we attack everything, every play, every drive, and how we attack everything throughout the game. If we have a bad play, turnover, we can't get down on ourselves because the game still keeps going. We had Devontae fumble, and then we got a pick the next drive, then we scored. You know what I'm saying? So we would have went down when Devontae fumbled. We probably wouldn't have even gotten in position to score. We just got to keep our emotions high. Just stay relaxed and stay poised.
How much of that came from watching the defense get their offense off the field?
Oh, the momentum. Momentum carries, and momentum is a real thing. So that momentum, Trey getting that interception, putting us in the red zone, we knew we had to finish. We already been in the red zone. We got a field goal out of it, so we knew we had to punch it in and put some points on the board.
How can the confidence and momentum from that game carry on for more games now?
Oh, it definitely carries on. We got that first FBS win, that first win that makes it that we can really be proud of. We're not knocking off Central Connecticut, but this is our first major win in this program since 2019. So that confidence is gonna keep growing, and you're gonna keep the ball rolling as we go into each week.
Do you sense growing confidence in Zion? With every passing game, do you see him just getting a little bit more comfortable, a little bit, his command in the huddle? Do you just sense more confidence from him?
The thing is, he's always had the same amount of confidence going into every week. It's just an amount of how each game goes. But his confidence never drops, I say. He always has the same amount of confidence every play, every drive, every game.
Coach has talked about the inability earlier on in the season for you guys to get open as receivers and create separation, but it seems like you're finding those plays here and there. Is it just a matter of getting used to not having your speedsters out there and somebody else had to find a way?
No, I wouldn't say that. I'd say that, some things, everything goes back into the game plan, and some things take more time to develop. I think we're finally found our identity on the offense. And so, knowing our identity, knowing what our strengths are, and weaknesses are, that helps us better in making things.
What is that identity?
I can't, I can't really tell you that, but it's just we know each other. We played in about 6 games already, so all of us feel comfortable playing together and have that chemistry that keeps on building each week.
You're from Florence, South Carolina, same hometown.
Go ahead. Is it tough to build that when you have injuries left and right and you're not sure who's ready to go? It would seem like it would just be so tough.
I mean, it's definitely a little bit tougher, but going back to the summer, we all throw with each other, run routes, do different things together that builds that chemistry. It definitely is different on Fridays and Saturdays, but it's really not that big of a drop off.
Do you feel like you can be that spark for the offense now? I mean, you guys have been looking for that person who can step up offensively.
No, for sure. I always have had the confidence in myself, and whatever I got to do to win, I'm gonna do it. All I care about at the end of the day is winning.
Coach talked a lot about, after your Fresno State win, about backing it up, how important that is. Has that been a theme he's talked with you guys about too?
Yeah, for sure. Because we get one win, we can't just go into the next week thinking, we just gonna win again. Like, we still gotta prepare the right way. You know, we gotta do everything that we did last week, but even better to go into next week and win. So, you know, we just gotta keep preparing, staying on point, and keeping our poise. Like, we can't go down here thinking, oh, we just gonna walk on the field and win. Like, we have to put in the work now. So when on Saturday, it's that much easier. We can just go play.
That said, was Saturday's result a validation of all the hard work that you put in? You're doing things the right way.
Yeah, I think Saturday's win was definitely a step in like showing like the UConn Nation like what we have here. You know, I say like the first 5 games were in a complete representation of like what we're building here. But like Saturday's win definitely gives you guys like a boost in confidence in that we're gonna keep it going. I just want to let you know that we're gonna keep it going.
What are Zion's qualities that really stand out for you?
Definitely his poise, leadership, way he throws it, and just like his confidence. You know, he came from a school that wins a lot, and that carried over to here. You know, you'll never hear Zion say, I don't think so. Like, he's always going to be like a yes guy, and keep that high level head that we need as a quarterback.
Has that impressed you that a freshman would come in with that kind of poise and confidence, and you know, be able to kind of command the offense from day one?
Yeah, it definitely impressed me. But I met Zion back in the spring, and you know, ever since I started talking to him, you can just tell he already carried that chip on his shoulder.
You know, what does it mean for you as a member and other members of the offense to see Houston go out there and, you know, have a performance like that?
It's lovely. You know, he's he's one of the favorites on the offense. You know, funny guy around here. You know, it's just you know, you love seeing your teammates win. You know, going out there, you know, you guys really didn't see him run the ball up until this game. So it just like goes to show that like we have depth and that like anybody on this team can do it.